You know, in the middle of the Philippines tech boom, there's this really cool group with a simple but powerful goal: empowering geeks for good. So today, let's dive into what DevCon Philippines is all about. Just look at this. A technology-empowered Philippines for all. This one sentence, it's pretty much the North Star for everything they do. And you know, it's not just some corporate mission statement. It's a huge, bold vision for the whole country. And the engine behind this vision? It's this incredible, massive volunteer tech community. But who exactly are the people making this all happen? Well, let's get into it.
All right, so first question, what is DevCon Philippines?
Okay, so first up, DevCon, which is short for Developers Connect, isn't a company. Nope, it's a nonprofit. Think of it as this huge community that brings everyone together. We're talking IT students, total pros, and just general tech lovers.
And their mission, it's so much bigger than just writing code. It's really about building these amazing, vibrant communities, you know? They're all about empowering people with knowledge, with open source software, and then using all that brain power to tackle real, impactful problems for the country.
And you want to talk about impact? Get this. Over 60,000 people have been involved since 2009. I mean, that's not just a number, that's a massive footprint. It just goes to show you how hungry people in the Philippines are for this kind of tech community and education.
So you might be wondering, where did all this come from? How did it even start? Let's go back and look at their origin story.
So picture this, it's 2009, and it all kicks off as this little pilot project down in Cebu. But the idea just caught fire. It was so powerful that it blew up into a 10-city nationwide tour, and they got backing from both the government and private industry. And it was all that momentum that really turned DevCon into the official, registered nonprofit it is today.
And their reach now? Wow. Today, we're looking at a network of 11 active chapters all across the Philippines. They're literally fostering tech communities right where people live.
Okay, now a huge piece of what DevCon does is all about empowering the next generation of tech talent.
And really, it starts young, like really young. They have this program called DEVCON Kids, and it's all about getting kids excited about technology, planting those seeds for future innovations super early.
The whole idea here is simple, but man, is it powerful. They want to introduce kids to the magic of computer science and coding, and they really focus on bringing these fun, engaging activities to underserved communities. Plus, they team up with teacher groups to make sure the educators themselves have what they need to keep that spark going.
All right, so as those kids get older, DevCon is still right there with them. The next step is Campus DevCon, and this is all about bridging that often huge gap between what you learn in a classroom and what you actually need for a career in tech. Yeah, Campus DevCon is totally focused on giving students the technical skills and industry know-how they just aren't going to get from a textbook. They do it through workshops, seminars, all kinds of tailored events. They even have an ambassador program for student leaders. It's all designed to give them a real head start.
But wait, their work doesn't just stop at graduation. Not at all. DevCon is just as passionate about helping professionals who are already in the field to level up their careers. And they basically do this in two main ways. You've got the DevCon summits, right? These are the huge, large-scale events for networking and sharing big ideas. Think keynotes, hackathons, the whole deal. Then you've got the DevCon code camps. These are totally different. They're super intensive, hands-on training sessions where you really get into the weeds of a specific in-demand technology. Now, inside all of that professional development work, there's one initiative that is so important. It's called #SheIsDevCon, and it's all about making the tech industry more inclusive. This program is absolutely geared towards girls and women in tech. And the goal, it's not just about getting more women in the door. No way. It's about equipping them with the skills they need for real leadership roles, giving them that targeted training to really thrive. Okay, so we've seen how they empower students and professionals. But what about that for good part? Let's talk about how DevCon is really driving tech for social impact. So check this out. They have something called DEVCON CREST, which stands for Climate Resilience Technology. I mean, this initiative is taking on one of the biggest challenges we face, right? Climate change. And they're doing it by getting government, businesses, and tech folks all in the same room to build real solutions.
And then you've got DCTX DVCon. This is essentially a community of tech experts, those geeks for good, building open-source solutions for big social issues, like financial inclusion. And what's really cool is that this whole thing actually came out of their work during the pandemic. It just shows that even in a crisis, good things can happen.
So, are you feeling inspired by all this? 'Cause I know I am. If you're thinking, hey, I want to be a part of that, here's how you can join the movement.
It's actually pretty straightforward. First, you can attend their events, the summits, code camps, workshops to learn and connect. Second, join a chapter near you to plug into your local tech community. And third, you can volunteer, contribute your skills, and officially become one of the geeks for good.
And that really brings us right back to the beginning, to that big vision. DEVCON has built this incredible platform and community. So the final question, it isn't just for them, it's for you. It's for all of us. How will you help build a tech-empowered Philippines for all? Thanks so much for tuning in.